me get back! Clear the area immediately!
The terminal breathed like a living thing. Rolling wheels on polished marble, the hum of distant announcements. The murmur of travelers lost in their own world's parents, hugging children. Businessmen checking watches, tourists snapping photos of departure boards. It was just another Tuesday at Denver International Airport. Until the German Shepherd stopped. Not because of a sound. Not because of a smell. But because he knew. His name was Kai. His handler, Detective Lena Reyes, didn't even turn around. She was scanning the crowdroutine.com, trained. But Kai's body locked like steel. His ears snapped forward. His tail went rigid. And then a growl. Not loud, not aggressive, but deep. Wrong. The kind that doesn't come from training. It comes from instinct. The kind that says, something here is not alive, but it's watching. And it's hiding. Lena Reyes had spent 12 years on the streets. 5 as a detective. 3 with Kai. He wasn't just a K-9. He was the reason she still believed in quiet justice. While others saw a police dog, she saw a man who spoke in silence. Kai had saved 3 children from a burning car in Chicago. He tracked a kidnapper through a snowstorm for 17 hours without food or water. He'd sniffed out a bomb hidden inside a teddy bear, never barked until the bomb squad arrived. He didn't need a command. He needed to be heard. And Lena? She learned how to listen. They moved through the terminal like shadows. No fanfare. No cameras. Just 2 souls in sync. Kai's nose twitched at the scent of jet fuel, sweat, anxiety. Lena's eyes read the micro-ticks of travelers. The too tight grip on a bag. The glance over the shoulder, the hesitation before stepping onto the belt. Quiet day, murmured Officer Don Voss, sipping his coffee near Gate 14. Lena didn't answer. She was watching Kai, his head tilted. A single step forward. His gaze locked on a suitcase. Black, medium. No labels. Just waiting. Kai didn't bark. He trembled. His muscles tightened. His breath came short. His pupils dilated. Lena felt it before she saw it. The air changed. She crouched beside him. What is it, boy? No response. Just a low, vibrating whine. Then the suitcase rolled into view. Kai lunged. Not at the bag. At the air around it. His teeth bared. His growl tore through the terminal like a siren. Passengers screamed. Children cried. A woman dropped her coffee. Security officers froze. Kai, heel. Lena shouted. He didn't move. His body was a statue of pure focus. The suitcase hit the floor. Kai pressed his nose against it, sniffed, sniffed again. Then a single, sharp bark. 3 times, pointing clear the area. Lena barked into her radio. Within seconds, the carousel became a crime scene. No one knew why. But everyone knew this wasn't random. Kai never reacted like this. Not for drugs. Not for explosives. Not even for weapons. He reacted for identity. And whatever was in that bag. It wasn't just hidden. It was alive. The bomb squad arrived in full gear. X-ray scans. Thermal imaging. Canine-assisted sniff tests. All clear. Nothing but clothes, toiletries, a book, said Tech Ramirez. No explosives. No metals. No threats. The crowd exhaled. A man stepped forward, late 40s. Glasses, a worn leather jacket. That's mine, he said, voice shaky but polite. I flew in from Prague. Just returning home. Lena studied him. His eyes flickered not toward the bag, but toward the security cameras. Kai growled again. Low. Threatening. Lena knelt beside him. You sure? She whispered. Kai, didn't look at her. He looked at the suitcase. And then he licked it, once, like he was tasting the truth. Lena turned to the sergeant. "We're opening it." The man paled. "Wait, you can't just protocol," Lena cut in. "If you're clean, you walk." The zipper clicked. Inside, socks, a sweater, a photo of a little girl, nothing out of place. Except Kai, he was trembling, and he wouldn't stop staring. At the bottom, at the seam, where the fabric met the plastic frame, Lena didn't touch it. She signaled the technician. "Check the frame." The man frowned. "It's sealed." No glue. No seam. Kai barked. Once the technician leaned in. With a micro tool, he pried. A soft click. A hidden panel lifted. Inside 17 fake passports, each with a different name, each with a different photo, each with a different country's hologram. But the dates, all issued in the last 72 hours. And the names? All matched travelers who had checked in that morning. Lena's blood went cold. "Who are these people?" she asked. The man swallowed hard. "I don't know, I swear. I was paid to carry this. Just to deliver it. Paid by who?" He looked away. "She said she was a travel agent. Said I'd get $10,000 if I didn't open it." Lena picked up one passport. The photo showed a woman, but the biometric chip beneath the laminate was still active, live. It wasn't a fake. It was a copy. Someone had cloned her identity. And this suitcase. It was a delivery truck for stolen lives. Kai's ears twitched. He wasn't done. "Check the lining," Lena ordered. The technician peeled back the inner fabric, tucked beneath 3 small USB drives, each wrapped in black tape. One labeled CZ117, another BI07, the third just a symbol. A circle with a slash. The symbol of a global data syndicate. The tech plugged one into a secure terminal. The screen flashed. Access granted, not to a database. To live airport systems. Flight manifests. Passenger biometrics. Boarding pass scans. All synced. All harvested. Every time someone checked in. Their face. Their fingerprint. Their passport number. Their seat assignment. All copied and sent to a server. Somewhere, Lena's voice dropped. "She's not smuggling identities. She's stealing them." Kai let out a long, low whine. He'd known. From the moment he smelled the suitcase, because the scent wasn't leather or plastic. It was data, and data has a smell like burnt copper and fear. Back in interrogation, the man broke. "I didn't know," he whispered. "I thought it was a charity. Help refugees get papers." Lena leaned forward. "Then why did she tell you not to open it?" "Because she said the system watches." "What system?" He looked at Kai. Then he whispered. "She said the dog would know." Silence. Lena turned. Kai was sitting calmly, watching, not growling, not barking, just waiting, as if he knew the truth. And the truth was bigger than one man, bigger than one suitcase, bigger than this airport. The tech pulled up the drives again. Each one contained access to 200 verified identities, all from airports across Europe and North America, all used to open bank accounts, buy crypto, wire money, and vanish. The man's hands shook. "I just carried the bag." Lena stood. "No, you carried the key." Kai stood beside her. His tail flicked. Once, like he'd just heard the last piece of the puzzle. The security feed showed her. A woman, mid-30s. Dark hair, sharp coat. Standing near gate 12. Watching. Not moving. Just observing. Kai's head snapped toward the monitor. His growl was silent this time, but his body went rigid. Lena turned. Find her. They tracked her through 3 terminals. She never ran. She never panicked. She smiled, once sat a child, then turned away. Lena followed. Through crowds, past gates, into the maintenance corridor, and then she was gone. Only a scarf remained, red, warm, still smelling of perfume. Kai sniffed it. Then he bolted. Straight toward a locker. He scratched, furious. Lena pried it open. Inside, a burner phone. Screen lit. One message. Phase 2, Denver. Start time, 14 o'clock. Lena's pulse pounded. The time, 13:58. She tapped the screen. It rebooted. Then a single line of code appeared. Biometric feed. Live 1,247 identities harvested. 38 active. Kai barked. Lena looked up. On the wall monitor lived CCTV. There she was. The woman in red. Standing on the observation deck, smiling directly at the camera. Then she turned and walked toward the international departure gates. Lena didn't hesitate. Kai, go. They ran. The chase had begun. And this time the dog was leading. They sprinted past families, past boarding gates, past screaming children. Kai didn't sniff the ground. He sniffed air. The scent of her perfume, the warmth of her coat, the faintest trace of encrypted data. He led her right through a service door, up a stairwell, to the hangar level. Lena's breath came in ragged gasps. Control, she's heading to Hangar 3. She burst through the door. There she was, standing beside a cargo drone, a small black box in her hand. The drone's lights blinked green. Waiting. Stop. Lena shouted. The woman turned, smiled. You're fast, detective. How do you know my name? Because we watch the ones who listen. Kai stepped forward, baring his teeth. The woman's smile faded. She told me you'd be the only one who'd believe him. Lena's voice was ice. Who? The woman held up the box. This isn't about stealing identities. It's about erasing them. She pressed a button. The drone whirred to life. And then the screen on the box flashed. Final transmission initiated. Destination, Darknet Server 7. Kai lunged. Not at her. At the box. His jaws closed around the cable. The drone lurched. The signal broke. The screen went black. The woman screamed. And for the first time, she looked afraid. They found 87 more drives, each linked to a different airport, each connected to a different identity, each one harvested in real time. Every time a passenger scanned their boarding pass, their face was cloned, their fingerprint mirrored, their passport number copied, and sent not to a criminal, to a corporate black market, a shadow network that sold verified identities to hackers, spies, even foreign governments. The woman? Not a mastermind. Just a courier. A human bridge. Her real job. She worked for an airline cybersecurity division. She had access. She had clearance. And she used her position to feed the machine. Lena sat in the command center. Kai lay beside her, exhausted but calm. The screen showed a map. Red dots, every airport, every breach, every stolen life. She clicked one. A photo appeared. A little girl, smiling, on her way to visit her grandmother. Her identity had been cloned. Used to open a bank account. Used to buy drugs. Used to vanish. Her real name, still in the system. Still waiting to be found. Lena whispered, "We're not done." Lifted his head. Eyes steady. Tail thumped once. against the floor, like he'd heard her. And he agreed. Dawn broke over Denver. The terminal was quiet again. Suitcases rolled. Children laughed. Flights took off. No one knew. No one remembered. But Lena did. She stood by the window. Kai beside her. Sunlight caught the gold on his collar, the badge, the harness, the quiet strength. A little boy pointed. "Mom, that's the dog from the news." Kai turned, licked the boy's hand. The mother cried. "Thank you," Lena smiled. "He's the one who saved you." She turned back to the window. A plane lifted into the sky, and somewhere another suitcase. Another dog. Another silence, waiting to be heard. Lena whispered. "We'll find them," Kai barked. Once, firm, proud, like he always did. Not because the job was done, but because it had only just begun. If this story moved you, hit like he. If you believe heroes don't always wear capes, share this with someone who needs to see it. And if you're watching from anywhere in the world, drop your country in the comments. I read every single one. We've had viewers from Tokyo to Toronto, from Lagos to Lisbon. This isn't just a story about a dog. It's about the quiet moments, where truth still walks on four legs. And if you want to see what happens next, subscribe, because the next suitcase, it's already rolling.